Why?
Because it's my unbirthday.
Everyone ready?
Okay,
I'll give you an unbirthday hug.
Ready?
Everyone, dice.
All right.
Hello!
Oh, I got a 6.
Now we have a short.
I got a 7.
We have a short session tonight. It's gonna be like an hour and a half.
It's my birthday.
It's Kelly's birthday,
Happy
Kat's
birthday,
not Syl's birthday, but Syl's player's birthday. Too confusing to make Syl's birthday on top of everything else.
We have a
Okay,
lot of stuff going on.
it has been a while since we have got to play, so there's a ton of stuff, and when we last left our heroes in the recorded game.
Oh, wait. Recorded game.
In the recorded game, I'm going to go around the table and talk about the things that happened. So, in the last session that we played, Ember told her mom that she was that she had superpowers and that she was a superhero and that she was not going to wear a mask anymore because she knew her mom didn't like people wearing masks. And her mom kind of just walked out of the room, and it was afterwards that Ember saw that her mom had left a scorched handprint on the couch where she'd been standing or sitting. So now Ember knows where her powers are from because it's not from her dad, who was actually a superhero but did not have powers.
Didn't have powers!
It was her mom who had powers and was apparently not a superhero that Ember got her fire powers from.
So,
Yes!
which makes more sense because I couldn't figure out where the environmental factor of my character's powers could come
Exactly.
Backstory.
It's fine. In Syl's thing, she had found out that, or she had detected with her hypersenses that, that
So it's just so hard to talk about. I'm kidding.
that Palacine's boyfriend, Colin, who had been accidentally dosed with this drug Invictus during homecoming, and they thought, and he had picked up some superpowers which he did not have up to that point in time. He thought the powers had stuck, and it wasn't that they'd stuck; it was that he had found more a extended supply of Invictus and was still using it, so he could keep using his powers. And so that was horrifying, and required everyone go upstairs and have ice cream and talk about it. So Colin's got this situation, and then
I followed the line of drug dealers and beat up his dealer.
and it
very
turned out
badly.
that all of the people, well, at least all the ones they found so far that are dealing Invictus are also the aliens who originally
took over Palace.
like Derek. Well, no,
the bounty hunters that work for the dude who took over
right.
Palisades.
So the drug is being supplied on the planet by Vanquish, who's already taken over Palisades world and is apparently supplying the drugs into Earth as part of a soften up everybody and get them weak before I attack.
Earth? Like, what do we have on Earth that's so great? Like,
Dippin' Dots.
I'm just kidding.
He's after her. He's after the penguin. It's all about the penguin.
Penguin
I just got the
Dippin' Dots. The only superhero to mention that.
You can't say it's for the Dipping Dots because there are no superhero universes where Dipping Dots also exist. They're mutually exclusive. You either get superpowers or Dipping Dots. We got Dipping Dots. We don't have any superpowers.
Stop calling them Dipping Dots or Dippin' Dots.
Fine, they're Dipping Dots.
And with an N.
Okay, so
Palicine found out from Syl that Colin was still using the drug, so she decided to follow him to see what he was doing after school. And it turned out he was going to meet his dealer to get more Invictus.
Lo and behold.
Turned out it was the dealer that Syl was in the process of beating 4 colors of hell into. So
You should talk to your girlfriend.
yeah, and then she walked away. She managed to give him a very stern look, even though she can't see him.
She's best at that.
Now,
Telling it like it is.
since we had such a long time in between last session and this session, because the end of summer is terrible, and everyone has started actual high school now, which is also terrifying and terrible.
it's nothing like this game. It makes me really sad.
Nobody has superpowers.
It's so weird. I don't get it. I don't yet have a boyfriend.
What I was laughing about was like how you guys had set it up so you basically have all your same classes together. And
I know!
In real high school,
It's just wishful
that
thinking.
doesn't happen.
Are you recording?
Yes.
Yes, we are recording, so whoosh. So during this, we did a play-by-post for everybody. Some people who had more time got more out of their play-by-post than some people who were like, so
Oops, maybe I just don't have a life. You know?
Ember's thing was the unmasked play-by-post thing, where she tried to be a superhero for the first time, and without her mask, and she ended up teaming up with
Alex! Yay!
Yeah. Also known as
I keep forgetting his name.
Name.
oh God, what was their superhero name?
Oh, I don't know.
Makeshift.
Are they?
Yeah, sorry.
Makeshift because they cobble stuff together.
Yeah.
So yeah, she teamed up with Makeshift and fought this big nasty monster and impressed at least one.
Zoe.
You need to stop, or you got to go. Okay. All right. Managed to impress one of the people that she rescued, who happened to be a reporter, Quinn Chase, or Quinn Collins, something like that. I don't remember. It's too sounds.
I know.
Hey, that's my name.
Yeah, I don't remember what the guy's name
It
was.
belongs to me.
Gotcha.
He's wearing running shorts.
Yes, he was out running and stuff, but did the interview.
Is that what you remember?
Impressed
He was
some
wearing
people.
running
Everyone was jogging was the thing. Anyway, and then afterwards had a lovely little. Emilio was amazing again, and did a cool date thing again because Emilio somehow I managed to role play a character who's so much better at that stuff than I ever was.
know.
Like ever. How would you know? You don't know how terrible I am.
No, I'm just
much
saying-
more
I'm just
terrible than
saying,
you
like,
imagine.
I know. I know.
I'm just saying, like,
He did good.
I'm role playing a character that's like much more depressed than I am.
Yeah, you
It's
can't
me.
say- you can't say
It's yours.
Meanwhile, Syl
had a lovely
was
date
having a
with
little
Jack.
date with Jack by hanging out on the back lawn behind the Natural History Museum, which was awesome. And then she got an alarm saying somebody was breaking into the base, and the security cameras and stuff were showing this big hulking dude wrecking their computers at the base.
And Jack was like, I can take you there, let's teleport. And I was like, I don't want to do that because I don't want you using your powers. So I called Brahma.
Who's the dude?
I called Brahma, and he wasn't happy.
Well, he was, that conversation went really south, kind of like, he made it sound like he was mad because she called him but was wasting his time because she was going to call Vigil anyway. And then a little, as he was hanging up, Syl, with her great senses, heard something that nobody else probably could have heard on the line. So right as he was about to cut the line with Syl, she heard the crunch of metal in the background because he had apparently been involved in some kind of activity. And the crunch happened at the same time as somebody on the cameras, the big guy on the cameras at the base, was crushing the thing. She was doing a Pierce the Mask and determined that what he was really wanting to do was destroy the computers at the base because it was him on the cameras trashing the computers on the base. So whatever... Now, it's interesting because if you listen to the recording where you're talking to Brahma and when you meet up with him for breakfast in session 14 early on, he's talking about, like, you're talking about investigating all the cameras and all the security footage. And he's like, I don't think you really need to worry about that. It's way more important at your age to just make connections at the school. It's really, that's where I made all of my connections at the school. And so from the minute he knows that you're investigating all the security footage, which he did not know about and didn't know there were so many security cameras and stuff, from the minute he found out about that, he was trying to talk you into doing other stuff. And then when he got mad, if you look at that part of the conversation, he got mad as soon as you told him, well, we've got backups. We've got backups all over the place. So it isn't like that. It doesn't really matter that much because the computer systems aren't the only copy anymore. And that's when he that's when he snapped back on, well, Brahma's Brahma. Anyway, so that was happening.
I'm kidding.
And after that revelation, he's fine. He's fine. after that revelation, you guys wrapped up your date. Well, no, you called Vigil, got her advice, and she said, go immediately and do research. And you're like, yeah, maybe after my date. So, and then after the date, Jack went with you anyway, and you looked up some stuff, did a little bit of history stuff on Brahma. The interesting thing about Brahma that she found in her history, and she has a follow-up question, or follow-up action kind of for this, was that when Brahma, before he was really even identified as being somebody with superpowers, beat 7 colors of hell into somebody back when he was in high school.
Bless you.
None?
I don't know. Keep going.
All right. Which was really unusual. He just had this, and nobody really, there's no real documentation as to why he was doing that. Or what was really going on there. Her follow-up question was, or follow-up sort of investigation stuff was to check out the kind of dive into the security footage. Although you could decide to do something else because we didn't do any more with that at that time. So you can kind of do sort of whatever you want to do at that point. Palacine told Colin's parents about the Invictus, which was, I have to tell you, I was not expecting.
What? I really should have read your forum.
I gave her 2 options, and one was tell his parents and take a bonus forward onto the roll to help because they're going to be working with you. But Colin is either going to have a third condition of angry, or you lose influence over him.
Don't do that. Tell me you did not do that.
That's exactly what she did.
Are you kidding
The
me?
other option was to keep it from the parents, but then it was going to be more difficult to work on stuff, but she was still going to have influence over him, stuff like that. I was nice, and I chose to only have him take angry and not have her lose influence over him. Because I'm a very nice person, although he is still angry. And the problem is
Wouldn't she still have influence over him because he's part of the student body?
No.
But he's
Individual
nice.
stuff trumps. If she works at it, she could lose influence over every single member of the student body. She just has to do it one by one by being a jerk to each individual person. It just takes time.
She walks through the hallway.
You can do this.
You suck. You suck. I hate you.
Um,
I hate you.
You're, what's the alien, like,
Jerkwad.
racist term that we came up with? Or xenophobe. That's what it is.
Xenophobe.
You're a xenophobe, Sharon. No one likes you. Get out of here.
No one likes you, Sharon. You stole my pamphlets.
The pamphlet.
The pamphlets. All right, so, and then she did he's still going to be about it. The problem is with him having an extra condition is you have to get rid of all of his conditions. Angry, and I can't remember what the other ones were that he's got, but he's got 3.
To make him stop taking me.
No, you have to do that before you can try to get because
So he's like a villain. Like,
Invictus,
Sport montage, people.
Invictus basically works like a person who has influence over you and makes you do bad
I saw
things.
the thing, yeah.
And in order to get rid of the influence from Invictus, you have to get rid of your conditions first. So it gives you another layer that you've got to get through
ouchies.
to get him cleaned
You
up.
have to defeat the.
And you're never permanently loose from Invictus unless you take the advance. Well, no, that's not entirely true. There's a couple other things you could do.
Well, what if you've never taken Invictus before?
You don't have to worry about it.
Because it doesn't have it. It does. Cocaine doesn't have influence over you if you've never taken cocaine before.
Okay, that was a stupid question.
You aren't
Yeah.
addicted to marijuana if
So
you've never had
there's a
marijuana.
couple things about this. There are a couple ways. No, the way I wrote it in the character in the write-up for Invictus is the only way to permanently get rid of Invictus is you take the advance that permanently removes influence from somebody, and you say it's Invictus, like she did with Brahma. That's the way you do it internally. You could theoretically use alien tech to do it, or you could theoretically.
I shall purge you of this disease.
Well, now that you could theoretically use alien tech. It's not a universal thing because it can't be replicated very easily. It's not like you could solve it for a bunch of people. You could also use your moment of truth. Would also do it.
Could I use my moment of truth on him? Stop using Invictus!
I shall burn the Invictus out of your
The way I wrote it was you need to use your moment of truth, and your powers need to be able to make sense
Yeah.
to get rid of it, and yours don't. I mean,
But just stop using Invictus!
I mean, Colin would no longer be addicted to Invictus. He wouldn't be addicted to anything, including breathing, if you unleashed your powers on him. Anyway, so and the reason I put that stuff in there is because he's not a PC, so he can't take his moment of truth to get rid of it, or he can't take his he can't take an advance to get rid of it because he doesn't have any. Anyway, she rolled her first sort of thing to try to help User Freak to get rid of his one of his conditions, and she sort of fought the Invictus in his system. The tricky stuff about the drug that's wacky is that it actually seemed to. The tricky stuff about the Invictus was it actually seemed to be fighting her back. Like it was clinging and and kind of dodging almost, and it was not quite like a living thing, but it was really like you were almost fighting something in the system while you were doing this.
So
thing.
you were trying to purge him of Invictus, and you were fighting it, right?
A little bit,
Okay.
not literally, but
Annoyingly, literally.
yeah, it was definitely an effort. It was 10 minutes of really intensive physical exercise when you guys were all done. He was kind of wiped out, you were kind of wiped out, but he did clear one of his conditions. And my question to you, I think, if I remember right, was which condition did you clear? I don't think we got an answer to that one yet.
No. We never wrote down that Alex's pronouns were.
Alex's was they.
They and them.
Yeah.
That's why That's why I used the name Alex, because it was kind of could go either
No,
way.
I know, but we never wrote it down.
Yeah, we didn't.
That's why I was confused, because I totally forgot.
Alex is
Yeah.
the they pronouns, and
The they.
Them, they.
they. Fine. So choose a condition to clear from Colin. He can't get free of Invictus influence until all his conditions are clear. You can choose to clear angry, insecure, or guilty.
Clear angry.
Keep angry. Oh,
Yeah.
come on.
Clear angry so that he's not mad at you, because make him realize he has a problem and he needs to be.
Angry's the best
After
condition.
school special. We're good. My God.
You guys are lean.
Be his sponsor. Oh my god.
I'm gonna throw a plate at you. All right. So, and then with all that craziness, we're not gonna get a ton of playtime in tonight because we had birthday cake, sugar rush,
It was
pizza.
a birthday.
It was a birthday. But we're gonna get a little bit of stuff in here and get some things done. Wow.
Sorry guys.
I think it's
Great
hilarious that
train
you're
just
on
went
them for
by.
making a minor squeaky noise of their ball moving, and you're over there honking like some kind of
main character.
three sneezes and some sort of vacuum cleaner noise going on over there.
Excuse me guys, sorry, freight train just went by. We live near a
I
city.
totally forgot Knox was a thing.
Oh no! I just remembered I have to go on a date with Chad.
You don't have to.
You can to get in. I get in.
He gets to smirk at you. Superior.
Eyes.
I mean, you kind of owe him.
I mean,
Wait,
no,
what did
you
we owe him for
don't.
again?
He helped.
Won me a chair and musical
Oh,
chairs.
you don't owe him for that. It wasn't asked.
I mean, I technically was supposed to go on a date with him.
No, you never set
He
up
bring-
a date.
he brings
I
it up
never
every
asked
time.
you to get that chair for me. I would have rather lost.
It was afterwards. He's like, no, it's no problem. You
have-
can make it up to me. You want to go get some ice cream? And
I have a boyfriend.
and
Yeah,
work
but
on a
he's-
school project?
it's like, I have a boyfriend. Yeah, but he's like,
He's my boyfriend.
Nah!
He's my boy.
No, you
you like
did
how I
not.
can do Emilio so awesome, and then Chad is such a horrible human, and I can do both of them.
Ass.
He's just.
I
Such
hate people
Hate
like
Chad.
that. It's like
Chad is the-
relationship, respect.
Well, never mind. I won't get into it.
Okay,
Mr.
we
Mr.
cleared
Obama,
angry. Is
Mr.
that all right?
Obama,
Okay.
please, Mr. Obama, it's dark.
We'll show it to you later, Rachel. It's pretty funny.
She just told me about it. I still don't get it.
But I
Okay.
don't want to go on a date with you,
So-
so you have to.
So this
Then
was
perish.
okay. This was a weekend thing. Is it Monday? Is it Sunday? Is
Monday.
it
Let's
weeks
do Monday.
later?
Monday.
Weeks and weeks and
Gym
weeks.
class. Monday.
Why gym class?
Because that's when we
Wait,
all meet
you're
together.
asking for gym class?
I know. Well, because that's when we all meet together and be like,
most
and then
horrible situation.
no, but we
for-
all walk up together and we all say at the same time, "I had the most extreme weekend ever," and we're like, "What?"
My weekend.
No, we can start in the morning. Just
That's fine. We can start. We know jumping to gym class is good.
Why do you torture him so? Invictus?
You're
back inside.
I'm a penguin. My God.
I really
All right.
should sew this up.
All right. So gym class. Sergeant
class.
Surge.
Ugh.
Okay, like in reality, my character's like,
I like how in reality my character like. Wait a minute. I think we're all confused. Are we throwing all this stuff out? Is that what's
"No,
happening?
I'm gonna
I'm being brainwashed.
because that's my." It just got all crumpled. Because,
Very tiny. Oh, you have your school schedule on there.
yeah.
All right. What are you talking about? Okay, first of all, what's the activity?
I'm
that,
probably late to class.
What's the activity that Surge has got everybody doing? It's fine. What is the activity that Surge has you guys doing?
One-on-one fights.
All right, so one-on-one.
Why?
No,
One-on-one.
I just hold on. I need this moment. Everyone's already changed and in class. I come in the class. I don't have my mask on. Well, because I doubt those two have seen the news.
Actually, so I'm gonna
No,
jump
I
into
never
this.
see the news.
Right.
I'm sorry. Oh, that's so horrible.
I'm sure you guys. Well, I mean, that happened on Saturday. I'm sure that you texted them and said, "Guys,
No,
guys."
I didn't.
Okay.
She still
Hey, what's-
doesn't know about the
You
whole
would know.
call
Hey, what's
thing.
up, Ember?
You would have heard.
Hey, what's up, Ember?
You would have like Vigil and you monitor superhero activity enough to know that Ember kind of like went out maskless, which you know she was talking about doing, kind of, or
No,
you were going to
I didn't.
come out to the mom.
No,
You-
because I got it. She knows that I was going to come out to my mom, but I wasn't planning on doing it till the day after.
I immediately
And I
poke
did it
her.
a day early.
I immediately, like, as she walks up, like, I poke her in between the. Oh, you actually did do it.
so she knows.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if Palisade would even process it as a special thing that she's not wearing her mask. Would you even really
Nope.
notice?
No, she wouldn't notice. Let's be
Well,
honest.
I mean, I didn't.
she's going through
because
a lot of things.
I was able
right
to
now.
clear Insecure by doing a foolish action or without talking to my
Yeah,
team.
yeah, no,
So
yeah.
I didn't warn them about
Where's
going
where's the
back.
seating chart? I just need I need the list of people and figure out who everybody is dueling.
Please don't have me do an otter pop. She's really pretty.
I want to duel Alex.
I'm gonna do a call so I can punch him in the face.
Yeah, her name is Otter Pop. She's really cool.
20. I need a D20.
I got a D20.
I have a D20.
I have a D20.
I'll get mine out faster.
Mine's
D20's out first. D20. That's not a D20.
It's a D12 and make sure it doesn't get mixed up.
D20.
Wait,
Mine's
is that
first.
Mine's
Whose is that?
my D12? Wait,
All right.
no, that looks like mine.
If you hand this, it could be. If
Mine was there first, therefore you have to roll with mine.
Hold on.
you track what you're asking me to do.
I've been missing
Roll with
this.
Jamie's. Thanks, Dad.
This is a really ugly dice. I admire
He
this.
touched
This is-
it.
This is like radioactively.
You
ugly.
realize that if he touched it and then you put it in the bag and then it touches your elephant dice, technically you
not-
touched your elephant dice.
That's not true.
Hey, thanks.
You're welcome.
Hey, thanks, man. But you've touched
All
your
right.
phone, so
Here's
therefore
it.
this
1,
dice
2, 3,
is
4, 5,
infected.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13,
Wow, I rolled a
14,
2.
15.
It's just going into the same vicinity.
Roll that.
This?
Yep, just that.
2.
You are dueling Sharon.
Darn it, I wanted to.
Although I don't know
Sharon.
she's Sharon.
Sharon is the
When it's
genus.
I know, but we never came up with her
She's like, she's like,
her superhero name, did we?
no.
Sharon, your
I wanted
fucking
to turn
pamphlets
into Xenocobra
cannot.
and strangle her.
Okay, then.
Wow.
Bird.
Do you
We don't need to roll. I just,
things that aliens have to go through? No, you don't.
okay.
Just whoever Sharon's other persona is.
Yeah. She's in. I don't remember what the.
What are her powers?
I don't remember.
Okay,
She's a
so
Janus.
we won't worry about it
She's
right now.
like, I don't know. Where's the playbook? Or the thing? Look there. Look at the Janus thing. What do we want her to have?
That's making a lot of noise.
I'm not going to have you roll or anything, but it's not that bad.
High five.
What are you doing over there, Zoe Bear?
Okay.
She's making us all little thingies.
Abilities: rodent/insect control,
Fix
Nope.
this for you.
energy absorption.
Maybe?
I think maybe it was
Ooh,
that.
that'd be really good.
That was someone.
I'm just saying that'd be really fun.
That was someone.
I don't think it was that.
Wait,
I
what
don't
is
know who
hers?
it-
Wait, keep reading. That doesn't sound
You
good.
pick one or
Impossible
two.
mobility.
Did anybody see that?
Do
2.
you pick one or two?
It's fine,
Two?
Kaylee, it's
Okay,
fine.
so keep going.
Impossible mobility.
Uh-huh.
Bone generation, venom, or webs.
Uh-huh.
Supernatural senses and substance mimicry.
It was that. It was substance mimicry.
Both of them.
It was that. I remember. It was substance mimicry.
I think it was
something
that and
else.
energy absorption. I think she had she's got like a weird absorby stuff going on. Anyway, so she does a lot of stuff. She's annoying. She's totally annoying to duel, and which is why Surge like 6 years. No, because she can't really get to you because you can fly, but she can like copy she can sort of copy the material substance mimicry. Yeah,
I think-
she doesn't do the touch copy thing, but she's got a couple substances that she likes. So she likes to do the Colossus thing from X-Men, where she does like metal skin, and she can do energy absorption. So she's really annoying to deal with.
Well, I can melt metal. It just takes some time.
Right, but,
but you
that's when the
kinda
metal is
don't
just kind of
melt
staying there.
her.
This metal is like throwing.
Grimy.
This metal is like throwing crap at you, which makes it a little bit difficult to keep the heat on, so to speak. So it tends to, in this case, I think it's probably a draw? Question mark. Let's see. It's not about powers at this point. It's about applying your tactical knowledge,
Well,
which
I
is a
only
superior role.
Yeah.
Which is exactly why Surge is having you do this.
Oh, I hate you, sir. No, you don't. 5, 6. That's a straight roll. Unless anyone would like to help, like through the mental lead
can't,
or something. Yes.
I'm not so much making this a real skill roll. I just wanted to know kind of how you do.
Good job, Amber. You failed.
Jamie.
the roll.
That's a ding.
No, I'm not trying to make it a real roll. I'm just
darn
trying
it.
to. I'm just trying to make it a. Now, if you want to get it like if you want some dignity out of this, well, no, you know what? Let's go with this. Let's go with it as a roll. Here's how this works.
Like
Are you ready?
roll, so I get to my potential.
We go like this.
That was good.
I
like that one.
Are you,
sorry.
you
No,
guys,
sorry.
Guys,
all right, you guys need some help. All right, she's fighting. If you guys can figure out a way to help, you can help and get her up to a 7. She's going to be able to. She's going to be able to. Salvage.
not, I'm cool with getting
She'll
my
be able to
own
salvage some dignity out of this.
Really? That's a new.
Really fragile.
Okay. Do one of you want to spend some team to push her up to a 7 so she can get a decent result?
can I add in something I really
Or Sharon whoops your ass, but you get a point of potential.
Okay.
I feel like
only
you
if
should
it's,
just have Sharon whip your
tragic.
ass.
Magic.
Yeah.
I know exactly what it's going to be, and there may be a take a powerful blow in it because.
I feel like Sharon should just whoop you.
Can I burn down gym class? Which means we don't have to take it anymore then.
No.
I would.
I don't want to.
Surge is when you're fighting prepared with fire. Like,
He has people stationed around with
he's
fire
got like stuff in
hydrants.
his arms. Just
No fire hydrants.
He's sitting there with glasses on, like sunglasses on, and he's just like arms full of like, and he has like his hands on the triggers.
he has
of
a-
the first
No,
one.
he's got like
He's
jets
got-
on his arm. They're just like they spray out the foam and
He's
stuff.
got like a giant
He's
fire
following
blanket
you
just
with it.
above me to just like drop on me.
Like a fire blanket, a mass fire blanket.
Okay, anyways, are you guys gonna help me or not?
It's not about do you want them to help or do you,
Yes!
I've got a really cool thing and it's a good plot point off of the stuff that happened with you.
Actually,
and
no,
between.
I don't. I want to get whooped. I need the rain check.
You
I'm
need
getting
it
too
because I
cocky.
was. You need the whoopness.
Okay, so there's a point at which
Wait, can I mark potential?
No, let me tell you what's going on here. So you're doing the thing, you're throwing the fireballs, and finally you just kind of like you just pour a whole bunch, like it's a big stream of fire, right? You're kind of up in the air, and what they've done, what Sharon's done, is like actually get her hands under the concrete enough and kind of pull up the concrete and rebar enough to make like a barrier, and is like crouched down behind this, and you're like, that's just concrete, man. I know I can go through concrete. I remember Belize. Rocks will melt. And you're really laying it on. And as it's starting to go, she hits it. Full forearm and knocks the whole thing straight back into you.
Oh, that's a broken nose.
Yeah.
I feel like I feel the piece of concrete go up, and I'm just like, oh, she's not dodging that. I don't care how fast she is.
And everyone in the gym who's like watching this, everyone goes, ooh, like everyone just kind of cringes back.
I hear the whap on the face, and I'm just like,
that's
and
then I just want to say there's probably like a scream, but not like a scream of pain. It's like a frustration, like the pain I'm in. You just made me look like a freaking idiot.
So you go back. The stone kind of splashes apart because it's partly molten and breaks apart as you
hit the wall.
You hit the wall and it breaks on you, and then you slide and you kind of slide down, and you're not out, but your bell's definitely rung, and you're kind of up against the wall and sort of halfway up, and she kind of walks over. And she's like, and she says, "See, I won that fight, and I didn't need extra credit for it either. That's funny."
sweetie, she's already got a broken bone. There's no need to burn her.
And there's like, and she walks back over.
Marvel blow and get an 11.
As she walks over.
I want to unleash my powers on her in a terrible way.
As she walks over to like Chad, like they do like a high five thing. He's kind of like, apparently throughout certain members of the student body, the thing about like, no, I'm out here doing it and I don't get extra credit for it. And like some teams
I wanted to do that.
Has apparently struck a major nerve with some people. So
I knew what I was doing when I was doing it.
You gave them that dig on purpose?
Yes, 100%.
There's definitely.
Yeah, so basically when I was getting interviewed, it was like
they ask her like where she got, where this whole motivation to do this came from, or is it? Do you get extra credit from the classroom? Like it's like, no, some of us just do it to do good. We don't have to come out here and do it.
Unlike honor roll, who does it for extra credit or can get extra credit for. I didn't say does it for extra credit. I said unlike honor roll, for example, they will get extra credit. I was making it like so that the public was thinking I was just giving an example, but passive aggressively saying, yeah, I'm better than that.
So trust me, everybody who kind of thinks honor roll is awesome is pissed. So
I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself. I had to.
So my question is, does her little dig give you a take a powerful blow, or are you just kind of like
yes, 100%.
Oh, but I'm so affected by this. It's terrible. Oh, the pain.
The thing is I'm not sure if I want to roll bad and unleash my powers in a terrible way on her, or if I want to roll good and be like.
It is difficult. We only have one condition.
I know.
You do have one condition.
Well, but I'm deciding which dice I want to use. Like.
Well, here's the thing.
Take a powerful.
If all you want to be able to do is just kind of like snap it off.
But I want to be angry.
You are angry. You already are angry.
At her though.
My point is that if you want to just shake it off, then it's not like a big thing. Because she didn't really dig you, except
I want to be snarky back to her though.
You can. You have a mouth.
But I know that what I'm going to say is not going to be snarky. So I'm going to leave it up to the roll.
Well, it could be a provoke kind of a thing.
Provoke her.
You don't have
to.
No, because I feel like this is how I'm doing. I feel like she just provoked me. And I want to burn her. That sounds so bad.
So, if that,
I do think it's a take a powerful blow.
I don't know. I don't.
Personally,
if you're more like I know you were doing the dig. Do you think Ember was sort of taking a subtle dig?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
In that case, this wouldn't give you a powerful blow because you're like, I scored a point. They heard that. They noticed what I said. That definitely tracked, kind of thing.
I know, but it's like it's
Okay,
the thing that it's about.
Don't shut down.
It's about the fact that like because I feel like I haven't really been getting into the like. I feel like I've been playing a little too safe with the like out of control.
I
piece.
get that. Yes, absolutely. You are Nova. That's
and
your
the
bit.
emotion.
Burns down the entirety of that lease. I'm playing it too safe.
That was session 2. It's been a while. She needs to burn down another country.
It's just like
it.
like playing on the emotion thing. Like I feel like I haven't been doing that.
Try not
And
to
I just
Well, you don't have
like,
to. You don't have to fail a roll to snap at somebody.
No, I know, but I'm just thinking like mechanically. I think this is a great time.
If you just get mad and you're going to say something to try to get her to take another shot at you or keep going or something like that, it's provoke. If you want to get mad about it, then yeah, maybe it's take a powerful. We'll at least see how well under control you are. You're already angry, so the odds are you're not going to make.
I'm going to roll take a powerful blow.
Yeah, odds are. I mean, if you're angry, odds are you're not going to ride this out very smoothly.
A 1.
On the other hand,
5.
you might roll a 6.
And then 7
No,
or 6. I mean, yeah.
What are you rolling?
man, rock solid control.
But I get to mark another thing of potential.
Yes, which puts
Which
you around
I
back
need
down to
to-
1. So you
Yeah.
get a level up and you roll. This is what she has terrible dice. This is a natural consequence of her having terrible dice. Bless you.
Okay. Well, anyways,
So, tell us. Okay. Now we may need some help from the rest of the team on this one. So
just someone help me be snarky. Like,
Hello.
does anybody have a superpower in that area?
like, what would I say back? I need help
Okay.
saying something back.
So yeah, she needs. So the little thing is like, it's funny. I want to fight. I didn't need extra credit for it. And she starts to walk away. Does a little high five for thing.
What if
And
I
I mean, I've got
remember
something
who
that
she
was
was?
like. I mean, I've got something to say.
I also
I've got
have
a
something
suggestion.
to say. Is it appropriate?
Okay, I need all suggestions. What?
My thought was, it's too bad because the way you're doing in this class, you probably could use some extra credit.
Okay.
That's good.
What was your suggestion?
Jamie's like, oh damn.
What was your suggestion?
No, the people who sleep with the teachers get something different. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I said, do you want me to say it?
Unfortunately, lacks sting because Serge is literally a robot.
Yeah, well. I told you it wasn't
Okay.
good.
It was be good. To
I like
substitute.
yours. So what did she say exactly?
It was it's too bad.
Yeah,
you
well,
weren't,
clearly I am too, so.
it's too bad you weren't doing that. It's too bad you're not doing it for extra credit because honestly, the way you're going in this class, you could probably use some, sweetie.
Okay. So it's probably like I grunt for a second.
Now, do you want her to react, or you just want to?
I don't know. Up to you. So probably grunt for a second, like still in
No,
pain.
it's not. I mean, if you're looking for a reaction, then we're talking about a provoke.
I think I'm just looking more to like walk away
You
with
just
the
want
last
to.
words.
You want to snap. Okay, that's fine. That's totally fine.
Okay. So
All right. Somebody roll a d20.
okay. Wait.
5.
I gotta say, like,
What are we rolling?
That's
a
it.
D20 for some reason. Just
I already did it. I already did it.
I already did it.
Oh.
I got a 5.
But
We
I
got a
rolled a
5.
6.
But we got a 5. This is the
can't-
diamond.
But I rolled a
roll.
5.
Can I roll until you get a good
But I
number?
rolled a 9.
Well, we don't know if it's a good
But
number
I rolled a
because
10.
D20 is
Okay,
just
Kat,
way-
that's so
Alright,
annoying.
But I rolled a 10.
It's too bad because the way you're doing in this
But I rolled a
class,
9.
probably it's too bad because the way you're doing in this class, you probably need it.
I do the meme thing
I'm
that's
so
like
bad
the
at
dude
being
falling into
snarky.
the crowd.
I got a 5. Yeah, we got a 5.
1,
And then
2,
Kat was being annoying.
Oh, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4.
What?
I'm so happy right now.
What?
Was this who you want to be fighting or her?
I want her to fight this one.
Chad.
Oh yeah! I feel like you should fight Chad. You owe him a date.
No, you
Beat
should
his
fight.
ass.
You beat his ass.
This is what rejection feels like.
God.
kid.
This is why people can't listen to this podcast.
No,
because they're
people
like,
can't listen to this podcast because I'm an idiot.
Zero chance. Get rid of him.
I kind of want Palestine to do it though. I feel
The
like
roles
this
for you.
is
We're going around
rejection
the-
hotline right
well,
here.
but we were like going
But
to
she rolled. She's the one who rolled.
That's because I didn't want to touch the
He
dice
just
anymore.
needed someone
Yeah.
to roll.
She rolled. She has to do it.
No, we're going to a certain
We're going
iPad.
around this way. It was always going to be for you.
It was meant to be for you originally.
I rolled for the first thing. It's fine.
Fine.
Well, you want somebody else?
Yes, I want somebody else. I thought it was better if she do it.
Who do you want?
I mean,
Now
Palestine.
you don't have a chance of getting
Not
water
Chad.
popped.
All right. If it comes up 5 again, you're doing Chad. And it's a 5. No, I'm good.
Oh,
Knox.
that's a good one.
Oh yes, please. Not
I want to fight Nox, not freaking Sharon.
Well, Sharon beat your butt, so there you go.
I wish I had.
Shut it! Oh my god, you spit all over.
You and Knox would be like the hottest fight ever. Like, because you guys have all this
That
repressed
would be
stuff going.
so freaking awesome. That would be the dopest fight.
I mean, we can switch. Get that reroll on Sharon. I'm kidding. We were all just switching around. I fight Chad. She fights Knox. She fights Sharon. You know, we're
I
switching
want
around
to fight
partners.
Sharon. I want to strangle her.
Wait, what am I rolling?
She's the worst.
Am I rolling superior?
She's the only person in the
Why
whole school
would
that
you be
doesn't
rolling
fight me.
superior?
Because I want to.
Knox is. Where's the main thing? All right. Knox is a delinquent, right?
Yep.
I think that'd also be a really fun play. Like,
What is Knox's powers?
That's a good question.
I know he was fine when he took Invictus.
Yeah,
Well, that's not help.
I also know that doesn't he have a crush on Ember?
No, you have a crush on him.
No,
No,
I
he
had
has a
that at
crush
the
on
beginning
me.
of the year because of his accent.
Dad, you're the reason why people are so unconfident in making moves.
What? He's a telepathic blank. And I think.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so his tricky
Because
thing,
he's a
he uses psychic weapons. He arms himself with like sort of. So the problem is you can't.
Easy.
No, you can't sense the weapons because they're literally just mental projections.
Vigil, though. Vigil and him literally have like the same
No, it's not like
powers.
Mind Blast. I mean, like he makes a sword out of mental energy, except it doesn't have any read on. So like he throws knives that don't make any noise in the air because they're literally just like mental lawn darts.
I get you.
Mental lawn darts.
So I'm just kind of like dodging in every
Except you
direction.
don't really know exactly.
Except I don't know where I'm dodging.
I mean, I'm sure you can.
He still
feel
does
like a
physical
spike
movement, so
No.
based on his arm motions, you can sort of figure out like
That's what I mean.
if
Where
there, if
it's
there
like
were
a
a knife, you
general
can cut, but
direction,
they don't
that's
work
fine.
at the right speed. Also, he does weird things like the blade will go like halfway and then slow up for a second, and go, so it screws up your timing. It's a real pain.
freaking knows how to fight or is stupid. I want a rematch.
What
am I Okay.
I'm
rolling?
gonna zort
He
you.
puts out his fist. He goes, "I'm going to make this as annoying as I possibly can before you kick my ass."
Ditto.
Boom. All right. I guess we're just gonna. Well, see, I know. Unfortunately, this plays two
I gotta
strings,
take
so.
my
Like
advantage.
danger? Because it's not really planned
Silhouette.
because I can't plan.
This is Sergeant Surge. Silhouette. Don't break him too badly. Go.
That's not fair!
You're still standing like outside of the ring area.
I love how everyone thinks I'm going to win.
And Knox.
Like, immediately.
No, but he goes go, and you're still like outside the ring, like waiting to like get started. Knox is like, ah! He's just immediately going.
That's not fair. I get delivered down the building.
Right.
Now, to be fair, no, listen. Knox is like,
The adult moves are.
no.
Which book?
They're not. We'll talk about it a little bit. Okay. So he's gonna make it as difficult as he possibly can, but again, you're rolling danger. So
What's your danger at?
It is a +3.
Oh, that's pretty sweet.
That's
like
you guys when we're picking out my homecoming dress. Oh, no.
Actually, question is okay. Are you gonna Are you going to? I need to know this. You said it. Everyone expects you to win because your combat skills are very good. Your tactical skills are very good. Nobody's expecting you to
Lose very badly.
No, let's put it this way. Everyone's expecting you to win, but they're expecting you to basically like overwhelm him. Ignoring, like, you're not necessarily going to counter his abilities. You're just going to be so bloody fast and good that it doesn't matter necessarily what his abilities are. Okay? Are you with me so far?
Yeah.
So there's two ways this can go. You can use your tactical training and your combat ability, roll danger, and probably pummel the four colors of hell out of him. And probably take some hits, but just shrug them off because they know that's kind of your move. Or you could really go hyper senses, creepy, sense everything, know the pulse rate of every single person in the room.
Like,
Person. And like one shot, one down, block, dodge all the stuff and be like, remind people my actual superpower is the senses thing. If you do that, it's a freak roll, but it will be way more impressive for the group.
I mean, my freak is just a straight roll, so I think I'm okay with
If you
that.
nobody will be surprised.
Just a straight roll.
Nobody will be surprised if
your dice.
No,
Yeah.
my superior is a +3.
I said my superior.
Yeah, when she rolled, it was superior
rolled
straight up.
You have terrible dice.
To be fair, yes. Now listen. So the thing is, nobody will be surprised if you win a certain way. Everyone will be a lot more surprised if you roll.
Did you listen? Everyone will be a lot more surprised if you lose.
If she
Please
doesn't-
don't ruin the rest
No,
of
not if she
our
loses, but if she rolls freak.
Oh,
A 4 and a
it's a 5.
1?
Can I change my answer?
No.
Couldn't me and Jamie both help?
Yeah, but even if you do, it's only a 7.
Still better than a 5.
So let's.
Come on, guys. We're making a fool of ourselves.
No. Because I mean, the whole purpose of this. Actually, if I can tweak a little bit what Serge says, rather than him saying "don't break him too badly," what he says is, do this as efficiently as you can. If you do it the easy way, I'm not very impressed. So you're like trying to push. So I don't think this comes down to Knox beating you. I don't think that's even in the cards. Okay? Personally. Okay?
It's the way I win.
Yes. You
I
don't.
love that.
Is that okay?
Yeah, sure.
Is that okay? Because I think what happens is you try the senses thing and you just get frustrated and you're like, okay, I can hear his movements. I know where he's going to be. I'm just going to be where he is, hit him 3 times in the spleen and he'll go down. Right? Kidneys.
Spleen, wrist, neck.
Yeah. And everyone's like, ooh, except for Serge is like, maybe next time.
Which just makes me even more angry. I'm like, Serge, just stop it!
Is that so? Yeah, you kick ass, but you don't. Right? Mark potential. And I think. I think you take a condition, but pick one. Like, what do you think you take from that?
Honestly, there's so many people.
I already
that
have
hurt.
2.
What is it?
Hopeless and insecure, and those are the only 2 I'd really think to
Girl, I usually have 4.
I mean,
Get
like,
on my level.
the only things left are guilty, angry, and afraid, and I don't think I'm any of those.
Take
Okay,
it.
no, that's fair. No, that's fair. You're saying. Yeah.
I was going to say take angry. It's my favorite condition.
Yeah, but still doesn't get angry.
You were frustrated.
You've
No,
been
I
angry.
think we can. I think we can give you angry on this.
Because you were getting frustrated at your powers, not
Yeah,
me.
but I think I'd
I
be
wanted
more
it to.
frustrated
Well,
with
first, okay,
myself.
Then
frustrated.
be angry with yourself.
I think frustrated is just a degree of anger. I always want to take the condition of frustrated, and I'm thinking to myself like, I want to be frustrated. Well, okay, that's what angry is, right? It's just it's a
I
flavor of
already marked
angry.
it. It's fine.
Is that cool?
Yes.
All right. I like the idea of you winning, but kind of wishing you hadn't won the way you win. You know, when I play games like this and we're doing Star Wars and stuff, the worst thing in the world is for the Jedi to use their Force powers and get a 3 because I give them exactly what they want and it's horrifying. Like, I want to beat this guy using my telekinesis. Okay, you choke him to death and you can feel through your Force connection like every bone in his neck break and you're like, oh, okay, I take it back. I don't want to win. Too late. Adult moves. 156.
Recording.
You said Star Wars.
Keeping in mind... What's that?
She was humming the Star Wars theme.
Oh, I see. All right, so... Just none of these are like an upgrade to these moves.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I
They're
know.
different moves that aren't
like
normally available to
wield
you.
your powers is not unleash your powers. It's different.
it's different. Convinced with best interest, stuff like that. They're all different. All right. Who's rolling for Palisade? Am I just rolling for Palisade?
I want to roll for Palestine. She rolled for me.
And you didn't accept
But you
my
didn't
roll.
accept it, so that doesn't make any sense. Or do you want to do Chad?
I don't care.
Or would you rather roll? Chad or roll?
Roll.
Nobody likes Jack.
19.
Wow, okay. 1, 2. I'm not going to do the next.
I want to.
I think I may not need 19.
3,
3, 4,
Wait, is there the chance to
5.
fight each other? Because yes, please.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have nothing in the back row.
Yeah,
And then just
13,
reset.
Derek
14,
is gone.
15, 16, 17, 18.
Who is it?
Riptide.
can't stop.
Oh yes! This is a fight I can get behind.
You are so enthusiastic about
Wait,
somebody trying to beat up
did
your
you skip
boyfriend.
over us or there was?
No, I was counting you guys,
Oh,
but
okay, good.
I did skip. I skipped over. No, I skipped over you two because you'd already fought, not because you were on the team, but because you'd already done your fight.
I feel like maybe part of the reason why Serge did this just because he wants to see what happens.
I mean,
How are they going to
Okay.
fight each other?
Just like they're both, getting ready. I stop her. If you fuck up my boyfriend, I will kill you. Then I go over.
That's not happening.
Friend. Then I go over to Riptide. If you fuck up my best friend, I will kill you.
Either way, you both end up
None
dead.
of you people, you're just the worst. I love it though. All right, this is going to be a straight up danger roll because I know you for a couple different reasons. One, I'm an evil GM, and I know you're not super high on danger right now, and also it's a straight up fight.
I mean,
He
everybody's...
knows you shapeshift. He knows you're telekinetic.
He knows your weakness.
Yeah, he starts out by putting Colin in a bubble of water. Whoa.
He's going to drown in 2.5 minutes.
No, I'm
He
kidding.
would be such a cool villain.
Who?
Riptide.
Emilio? Yeah, I'm working on that.
Yes,
scared
please. I will
all.
join.
Everyone's eyes were like. All right, so let's just see. So yeah, he's all water powers and stuff. You have aquatic things. He goes, your powers make you very fluent. I would like to teach you more about that right now.
Really?
He's smooth even when he's fighting.
No,
you.
when he says that, you just hear from Ember. Really?
I am standing right here.
He's smooth even when he's fighting. Well, here's the thing.
So,
As we have established, he
Fantastic form.
preps, right?
Yeah.
He has thought about how he knows there's going to be duels. He's thought about how to
Yeah,
beat.
Riptide doesn't lose.
He's thought about how he's going to beat everybody.
Of
His
course
superior
he
is like a
has.
plus
Now,
6.
his personal favorite, your personal favorite, not a move you could really do, is he got 4 water tentacle things, and he got one on each one of Chad's limbs. Pulled him up in the air, and then whenever he yanked, he just gave. He just gave that much. So he just sat there flailing. And his core never moved because he was doing perfect reactions to the guy's moves. So he just hung there, unable to do anything until time ran out. He goes, I guess I win.
By the end, she's just sitting on the floor, just...
So the first thing he's going to open up with is like sort of a wall of water that collapses in like on it, so it rolls over like a wave and tries to tumble you and smack you up against the wall and all kinds of craziness. But
Go Riptide, go passing.
I apologize for the water damage, Sergeant Surge. Please protect your circuitry.
Please protect your circuitry.
He pulled out an umbrella.
I don't know what I want to do. I kind of want to do empathize, but I think it's really
6.
Can I help you?
Yes.
Because I've beaten him before.
You what?
I've beaten
But
him
we
before.
let's have us all fail our roles. We're all kind of in
That
the
is
bad
kind of
spot.
awesome.
Yeah, that's true.
She's in
like
the worst spot out of all of us.
lowest of the low, and then we like bring it back up, and we're like, we're back.
Okay.
We back.
I have an idea. What I'm going to ask you is what distracts you during the fight, and I have an idea for this.
Colin sneaks up into the bathroom and he goes by himself and he tries to call me.
I wasn't going that far, but I was going to do something. Hang on, sweetie. It is a Colin-related thing.
Yeah, that's nice.
Is that cool? All right. So what you see out of the corner of your eye is you see some movement over there, and you kind of focus on it for a little bit, for a second. And have you ever you've been in band practice for the last couple weeks, so you've probably experienced this.
Yeah.
You know when you're low on water and you go to you've been sitting and you stand up and you get that head rush because you're low, you're just dehydrated and you get super dizzy, and you kind of just, I'm gonna sit back down again real quick. He was standing there and he kind of and kind of sits back and just kind of whoa, and you see him kind of drop down onto a bench or something like that on the back, and it's just enough. It's more than just enough to get your attention off of what's really happening. And Emilio, basically, he just keeps. And what Emilio's figured out to do with you is change things so fast that you can't keep up, right? So because you can shapeshift. So he's everything is moving this way. No, it's moving this way. Now I'm throwing you. Now I'm catching you and slamming you. And it's just you're always
you have to be focused.
Once he can get one beat ahead of you, you can't get past that because he is very fast and he is very
agile.
He's
clever.
Agile, or eyebrow waggle. He's very agile. So that's what it looks like. Market potential. And I think a condition.
Yeah.
Afraid?
Yeah.
Because Colin?
Yeah.
Is that fair? Now your eyes are a little shiny. Are you cool? All right. I'm just checking. I gotta check. I'm just checking.
I'm not gonna take an adult move because I don't like it.
They aren't super exciting unless
Sorry,
you're
you do look like you're
in the
about
right
to cry.
space for it.
I think I'm gonna lock a label and add a +1. I'm gonna lock free.
Is it which order is it in right now?
What do you mean? What's?
How is it written? Lock a label and add +1 to a label of your choice. So is freak already a 3? Because you don't move it and then lock.
No, I know.
Okay.
I want to lock that one and then move up.
Okay, so take
freaky.
Does anybody have a pen? Let me grab a pen.
Okay.
You want to put a pen around that number so we know it can't move.
Or just
This is a big deal. This is the first. This is the first label lock. That's not small potatoes. That's a big deal in this game.
Congratulations, Jamie. You figured out a part of yourself.
I think it's probably from the fact that I just
What are you doing?
locking a label.
But which one?
Freak.
At +3?
No, I'm thinking what I'm gonna do.
So, box your put a box around the 3 so that we know that it's locked, and do it over. Make it on both sheets.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. It's not gonna pick up. It's not gonna pick up.
Guys, should I move up my savior or my superior? I'd get my savior to a 0 and I'd get my superior to a +1. Screw my mundane.
I don't know.
You can roll for me.
Jamie, what should I do? Should
Savior for being a protector. I like that for the thing for the in between action thing. Superior.
But I was also trying to plan, but I
you
was
kept
failing.
trying to be Syl and being really bad at it.
You didn't read that, but I was the whole
No, I
part
think she did. Kaylee, Did you read the bit where she was like trying to be tactical and kept rolling the 4s and the 5s?
No. I was trying to be you. I was like, during the whole thing, I was like, how does still do this? It's horrible.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move up Savior then.
All right. Yeah, I think that's good. Walking off.
Yes, baby.
You okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm tired.
It's such knowledge of the dark side.
We have band.
And it just keeps going.
It's gonna be so hard.
Show that to Jamie. Jamie.
Probably that, Jamie.
Like start. Wait, I still need the pen.
Not sure where it is, baby. It might be.
I still need the pen.
Pen.
I wasn't done with the pen.
Pen.
I hadn't done this sheet yet.
Oh.
Is it too late now to say Darth said yes?
Yeah.
I like that I managed to grab red ink for you. That makes me happy.
It's my birthday.
Thank you.
It's my birthday.
Since like I haven't got this in since like
Can you?
forever.
I just got on
Okay,
like
yeah.
2 seconds
Zoe,
ago.
you can wait. Okay. Kaylee hasn't got a chance to sit on it.
I have.
Give her a turn.
I haven't
Give her a turn. And
It's my birthday. I can cry if I want to. It's in the song.
You're reading all the lane.
It's my party. I can cry if I want
It's
to.
so
cry.
long, it's so long.
Yeah. I wanted to see the group's reactions.
Honestly,
Is it too late
Because
now
I feel
to
like
say
I didn't do a
Darth
big
Sidious?
thing to lock the label. You said it was a big thing. So I guess I'm just gonna think back to the last like 3 days and realize, damn, I got some power behind me.
yeah, I mean,
And
you.
then that's why I'd lock
I
the
mean,
label.
that thing you were fighting was ridiculous. So I mean,
Which thing? I fought a lot of things.
the
in
big
last,
thing,
like,
the big thing with all the limbs.
Yeah.
And those.
Oh
Yeah,
my
I
god.
did not understand what that
annoying to
was.
fight.
I would get like responses and I'd read like the first paragraph and I'd be like, oh gosh,
For what?
The forum.
the forum.
Oh, okay. Well, you got to go and actually look at the form to see the format. And the email, unfortunately, the email notifications just make the text a big, gigantic block. You got to
Yeah.
go and read it, otherwise the formatting is weird. Okay. I think I've been showing this thing the entire time, which is sort of lame. Not really. So it's okay. All right.
We go to our next class and we're like,
Well, no, because other people are doing duels, and what I want to do, because we don't have a ton of time, we're going to just get in the little fight scenes kind of thing, which I think is good. I love the idea that you guys all got 6s. Call out to you. That's a good idea. That's kind of cool. Like, everybody failed. Everybody rolled bad. Everybody failed. Everyone's head's not quite
I
in
still
this
won.
particular game.
I'm just pointing that out.
You still won, but you got a 6 because you won wrong.
I made a snarky comment back, so I'm happy.
I mean, and I know there's situations in school where
What
people...
happened with
Good
Colin?
happened for me.
He
didn't
just...
explain it.
He's...
Oh, he's on stage.
That is so creepy. Sorry, it's just because like the fact that she was fighting Emilio, and I use this adjective a lot. Whenever you're super stressed, you always feel like you're drowning. And just like, you know, you literally just said nothing good happens, and you were drowning the entire time. I'm amazing. I know. No one has
No,
to tell
I'm saying
me.
nothing good happened in mine. Like
I
you
know.
did the-
That's what I was saying. You
Oh.
were drowning. You
Nothing
and
good happened?
You were one step
Aw.
behind, and you couldn't get a grasp.
Oh, that makes me sad.
Eh.
Oh, you mean like cool things?
Well, it's just like they were like, I still would. I
I got a snarky comment,
Oh,
and she's
sorry.
like,
And I'm just like,
"My
Well,
boyfriend."
I will throw this. I will. I don't know if this is. I don't know if this is a cool thing or anything like that. But as soon as Emilio doesn't notice the thing with Colin right away, but he gets like the 3 moves in, pretty much has you on the ropes kind of thing, and then he notices what you notice. Colin's a friend of his, and he's like, so how it actually ends, is he drops all of his powers and goes, time, I
sprained my ankle. Oh God!
No,
That's what I would do.
That's what you
Oh
consider
God,
anything.
the never-ending pain.
We might have to chop it off. I'm like, are you kidding
No,
me?
he goes,
It's like a bruised wrist.
time, Sergeant Surge, I surrender. I am overwhelmed. And he's like, and Sergeant Surge is like, really? Yeah, we're marking the win for you. Oh, Riptide, thanks for... No! The fight's over, though, yes? I don't have to keep winning? We're done? No, you didn't mean
I don't have to keep winning. Oh, I will slap you, boy!
And he's kind of like... So that's kind of how that shakes out, is he kind of pulls it quick as soon as he realizes we're done. And Colin's... by the time you get over it, he's like, I'm fine. I just... A little bit
You're
dizzy.
not fine! I'm sorry. I'm feeling really dramatic
Rehab
today.
sucks, and he's going through that. His body's shook, right? So it's not like any major thing. So listen, you over, please come back to me. We got about 20 more minutes. All right. So what I want to do, again, limited time, is while the rest of the duels and stuff are going on in the gym, while the duels and stuff are going on in the gym, you guys have a chance to kind of tuck back away from everybody else and talk. Okay? So there's more things going on, more exchanges going on. But you guys can get caught up because I know that you wanted to get an idea of what to do next, who to talk to next. You've got thoughts, all this kind of stuff. So
Okay, I would say probably, I don't know if one of them initiates let's go back, but if it's either Ember or them, I know Ember walks back to the wall. I'm thinking of the West Gym. I don't know about you guys.
So
but
graceful.
walks back to a wall behind the crowd and just slumps down because I'm in pain. I'm assuming at least a bruised rib.
Oh yeah.
You know.
You got your bell rung. It's that actually is going to hurt. Yeah.
And just really angry still, so looking like this. Thought I'd just bring it in, red eyes still, you can see the scowl. Yeah.
It's perfect in every way. Just
Are you
gotta-
saying? Oh my god. The printing finally went through all the jobs I tried to run. Sorry.
You want to take a
Didn't
paper
mean to-
home and make a character?
It would never go, and I thought it never would go, and it went.
Well, I'll help
multiple
you.
times.
We can help you.
What the?
Okay.
What?
And you don't have to come to every session. You can just come when you want.
Special features.
Yeah.
I can be like
Gloria.
You don't get that one. You get it now. Sure, I'll bring it to lunch. Or do it during my off period.
It's this stuff over there.
Well,
Anyway,
then
don't
you
worry
have
about it
the
right now.
weekend.
Hey, so you guys are sitting at the thing. What do you? What's
Yeah.
No,
who's,
I don't want them,
who's talking first?
Keep it.
Me.
Who's talking
Because
first?
it's based
Well, I want
stuff.
to talk last.
All right. So
Click the last
Oh,
you
I was just gonna tell her about Colin because she still doesn't know.
I'm the only one that doesn't know.
let's assume. Let's.
Well, I think you guys would probably have texted me
I mean,
over
it's
the
been
weekend.
a couple of. It's been a couple, 3-4 days.
Yeah.
I don't feel like you
Sill's
leave me in
hunting
the dark that
down
much.
drug people, and you're dealing with that kind of stuff.
Even
or
if
maybe
you were
not.
so
Maybe
focused,
you guys.
I feel like Syl would have told me.
Yeah, I would have let you know. I would have asked her first, but I still would have let you know. Either way.
Yeah.
And you would have seen the reaction during the fight and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Kind of track some of that kind of stuff. So what's
Okay, then you can talk.
Okay. So we have a problem with the base. Brahma broke in and destroyed a lot of the computers.
now? I think. Okay, yeah. I was gonna just take that as having already been communicated, so you guys can figure out what to do next, kind of
Can I
thing. 'Cause
take angry too as a condition? Because honestly,
you already have angry.
no. I mean a double angry.
No, you can't be double angry. And you are, for the record, you are in no way, shape, or form the first Nova to want to be double angry ever.
I don't know what to do.
I mean, you've got an option that's still floating out there for what
That's
to investigate,
unnerving.
sort
when
of what
the
to
person
investigate
with the
first.
planning
Oh, that's
says, I don't know what to do. Trust me, I've tried being you. I can't. I don't have any good input right now, and I'm really angry. So anything I do is probably going to be impulsive and really rash.
They're there.
Trust me, I've never
Syl
talked to
says,
you, and I'm not planning.
I'm trying to think what to do next. And I can't think of
I've been
anything.
Ember
Everybody else,
before.
take a powerful blow.
I've been Ember,
No,
but I don't think
honestly-
I'll ever be Syl.
So Ember probably
That was a great
getting
answer.
slightly more angry just every second, every new thing that comes up. What? Someone broke into
Okay,
our
dude,
base?
your heart rate is through the roof and it's really distracting. So, go get ice cream with your boyfriendo or something, but,
Just so
And I
you-
just glare at you. I know you can't see it, but I know you can feel
at
it.
some point when you he's not doing it right now, but at some point he's like, just so you know, in Spanish it's not boyfriendo. You don't just put a no on the end of it. It's not. That's not actually. That's not
I'll have my teacher teach me that on Monday.
boyfriendo.
Sure, like, sure.
Yeah.
Her
Boyfriend.
Spanish teacher only talks in Spanish, and they're in Spanish 1.
Spanish one.
So you
Really?
can't. Yeah.
My French teacher speaks just in French. I'm in French too, which makes sense, but I can't understand anything she's saying. It's the like.
How are
big
you
day.
supposed to teach basic Spanish if you're teaching Spanish in Spanish that they don't understand?
Immersion. Okay, so
Really kind of frustrating.
I want to know what languages you guys are taking here. We have to do that like for the second semester or something like that. I want
French
like
still.
like-
My character would still be speaking French.
Atlantan. Oh, you could have her.
She
The
wouldn't even
English
be-
teacher could also be teaching you the ocean, like whatever the language is from the ocean. That'd be awesome.
I thought of something really funny. So takes ASL.
Takes what?
American Sign
Oh,
Language.
okay. Ha! You stupid idiot!
I was
Okay.
just like, that was the first time, and I was like, it's perfect! Shit!
Okay, so Brahma is a problem because Brahma slagged your base.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of.
I mean, even if we figure out what he was trying to get rid of,
Well,
there's
and you
nothing-
haven't even had a chance to get
Well,
down.
I mean, there's nothing we can do.
He
to
wouldn't
see.
have wrecked. Here's the thing: he wouldn't have wrecked that stuff if he didn't think there was something on the computers that he didn't want anybody to find.
The only time he came to you was about Alias, correct?
Mhm.
Is he working with Alias? And the
I-
dude, Jabber, the really annoying speedster dude, he's like in league, or was like in league until he tried to like,
Sort of.
until he was
Yeah,
like
recruited
murdered.
I
for-
mean, you could ask, but I don't know if he would go by Brahma necessarily. But it's a good lead. Take it up on that.
Alias was shady. He wasn't considered a villain officially, but he was certainly shady. Brahma is like, I don't want to say Captain America or Superman, but he's the premier hero, right? He's not going to associate with somebody who associates with Jabber. Probably.
Wow, what a dig on Jabber. But honestly,
Well,
thanks.
Jabber's
Jabber.
Jabber's not a hero. Alias
Yeah,
is.
he's annoying. That's what he is.
Okay, so Jabber's a possibility. You can have interviewing Jabber with the knowledge that you have as being like the thing that you follow up on, or you follow up in some other way. You
I
can-
think that she should interview Jabber. She is someone who has influence.
Yeah, that's
over
true. That's true.
Wait, I'm the one doing this? Didn't we just agree that I'm not good at planning or doing this stuff? Like, why can't
So,
Palestine do
beat
it?
the
She's like,
information out of him. It's quite fun.
whenever I beat, I end up killing.
Cooking.
Take the
I think
leads.
cooking probably more accurate. Baking.
Baking, yeah, that works too.
So
You
fun.
know.
It's time for you to expand your skill set. Talking to people without killing them.
That I
Level
don't know how
one.
to do that. That's too scary.
Cooking people to a point where you
is not going to like
serve.
that.
What other stuff's going on?
Tell us about Colin.
Yeah, Palestine, what's like? I know
How's he
Colin
doing?
has some issues, but like, you're way
That is a
too
really
quiet.
cool necklace, though. By the way, just FYI, it's really cool. Anyway,
Well,
I'm saying necklaces. They're all cool. Anyway,
Why are you so quiet? I've never heard you this quiet.
tired. How's he doing?
no, so I'm curious. You're being quiet, but
talking
what
to
does Sil pick up on from you?
Oh, I was
Like,
talking to you for her.
what are you like internally?
Quiet.
You're just holding yourself.
Something
super
is
still?
really wrong.
Wow, that is creepy. I mean, even when she's being quiet on the outside, on the inside, she's like do 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 do. And that's just her internal organs. Like do 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 do
Her
Hearts and lungs are just
No,
to
her three parts are like three different beats, like do 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 do.
Oh yeah, it's
Do, do,
doing
do.
the beat to the song.
And now it's just like a simple like 3 heartbeats at once. And just go like,
Okay. Anyway, so what do you tell him? Like, what's going
Set
on?
intention.
Ma.
You don't know?
When she doesn't say anything, I crawl back up like, and then give her a hug that probably is a little like hot, but like, you know, because I just like not in the, you know, like she's still sizzling. Thank you. You know what I mean.
Yeah. Oh, I get it. Like, she's hot, you're wet. It's fantastic.
Steam comes up. Steam.
I'm going back in the closet.
Too many. Stop.
So what's going on?
She's hot. You're wet.
Are you saying anything? Or are you just not ready to talk about any of it right now?
I'm just kind of like not even really listening to them. I'm just
What are
kind of
you
in my own
doing
world.
then? What are you doing?
Even when I kind of like fall hug on you because like I can't stand properly.
If you're not really listening, what are you focused on?
I don't know. I'm just
Okay.
off watching the fights, not really focusing on them.
Interesting. Why are you? I'm asking Jamie, not Palestine. But why is Palestine so? She's like dissociating. So what's going on?
Well, it's the whole thing with Colin, but also that like the Invictus is coming from Vanquish's people,
Yeah.
and so just everything going on at once
Do
is
we
really
know that?
stressing her out.
Or at least do I know that?
There's certain things I just wanted to have sort of fast forwarded to you guys knowing, and yeah, when she was talking and getting the truth out of one of the dealers, it was like, well, we're distributing it. Yeah, Vanquish is the one who's ultimately supplying the Invictus to
Can I pierce the mask on her?
What? Sure.
Okay, this might go real bad, but hey,
This is mundane.
I know. I have a negative one.
Check your conditions.
You do have info. Oh yeah. Check
-3.
even with influence, it's still a -2. She might be too hard. I mean, you can give it a shot, but she's going to be hard to read.
Well, because I'm thinking, like, would I know that she's, like, kind of struggling with the Vanquish thing? Like, just by, like, because I know...
Just by, like,
That you're going to have to go. You have to go to the... I don't think that's as... For me, let's put it this way. Like, I'm sitting here with meta GM question to player powers, and it took me a while to get it out of you. I don't think it's going to be obvious. I think you would have to do a Pierce the Mask to figure it out.
What's your Monday nat? And do you have anger?
I am angry.
What's your Monday nat?
Right.
-1.
Okay,
So she's in
We're in the
exactly the
same
same
boat.
Yeah, exactly the same boat. You both.
Woohoo!
And
Anger
I get the
squad!
Space Penguin to help me.
Anger squad!
I mean,
It doesn't.
Wait, do I have a boost for this?
yeah, the penguin doesn't help with Pierce the Mask.
Yeah.
No, boost doesn't help for that.
Or like,
Novas aren't. They don't get boosts on social stuff very often
I know.
because that's not their thing.
Well, but how much
You can
team
give
do
it a
we
shot.
have?
You never know. The dice might like you and
How
give
much
you
team do we have?
like at this point.
I think we have
2.
at least... Okay.
You have 2. You and Sil. I mean, if you get
6, 7, 8.
-2 is a 6. Sil,
Sil,
if
one
you
help?
tap in, if you guys are both trying to get a little bit out of her on this
So
Pierce
do
the
I
Mask.
roll to pierce the mask?
No,
I
you
just
you
did.
just spend
I got
team
an
to
8
help.
minus 2.
No, you just spend
It's a
team to
6.
help.
I'll spend team to help.
Okay,
I
so
wanna
like I said,
push.
so tell me about Pierce the Mask.
Excuse me, Rachel.
No.
When you pierce the mask to see the person beneath, roll plus mundane. On a 10 plus, ask 3. On a 7 and 9, ask 1.
What are the questions?
What are you really planning? What do you want me to do? What do you intend to do? How could I get your character to? How could I gain influence over you? I want to talk about this with you because you helped. So I'm either thinking, how could I get your character to tell me what the real problem, like
What are you really worried
is
about?
bothering you the most, or what do you want me to do? Which one do you think I should do?
What do you want me to do?
Okay.
That's just her advice. She helped.
I
but
know.
she's
I know.
not-
I know.
Trying to think of how I would answer any of these.
Well, I mean, it's easy to. I mean, Colin's the easy answer. What's bothering you the most? But if you go back to the true answer, it's that like, I feel like, and maybe I'm projecting, but or over interpreting, but it's like Colin, the drug thing, Vanquish being invented. Like, this is all my fault. Like, it's all because I'm here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I like Colin, and he's suffering, and it would not be happening if I were not here. And Vanquish is coming,
Then I
and it
want to
would not be
do. How
happening.
could I get your character to tell me what the bigger problem is? Like, what's bothering you the most? So.
Are you good?
Yeah.
Are you sure? You the eyes are very shiny. I'm just checking
Yeah,
in.
I don't know. All day they've been watering.
Okay. All right.
That's true. They looked a little shiny in social
I'm just
studies.
checking.
She was just very emotional.
I gotta check in with my players because suddenly I'll look over and somebody's crying, and I gotta make sure that everybody's okay. And I'm not talking about this table.
Excuse me.
No, I'm talking about my other table.
2, 1.
Okay.
Okay, so
Come
how
on,
can I
Rachel,
get your
you
character-
too.
Okay.
So how can I get your character to tell me what the main issue
So
is?
this isn't the part where you answer. This is the like, what do you see these two doing? And I'd say these two because they both help. What do you see these two doing that get you to open that little floodgate? There's got to be something that triggers this.
Date with Chad?
Why would that help?
I don't know.
You say the ridiculous thing so you get the straight answer afterwards. Yeah. Just having them both scrunch in next to you on either side, say, we're just going to sit here and wiggle up against you until you finally give in and tell us something useful.
This is so uncomfortable, but I'm gonna do it. Thanks.
It's like,
Oh my god.
Touching is so gross.
Can you please say it so I can stop? Please.
So many sensations. My feelings! Ah! No.
Yeah, probably.
Just like lots of content. Like the puppy pile where the puppies just come in and just like, You know what
okay,
this
so
is?
after the hug that she does not respond to, I probably look at Syl, realize she can't tell that I'm looking at her because I'm still not used to it.
So this isn't enough.
No, tap her on the shoulder and
More touching.
just like a quick it's very light, just like a, where in a way where I feel like you would know that, and I make a loud enough movement for you to pointing to her.
A loud enough.
What?
Loud enough movement. That
enough
totally makes sense for you.
Just a.
Yeah, a loud
Kind of pointing to her so I know come on. And we both then go sit up both sides.
You
She
go-
would be like,
I need both of us. This is good. Syl, this is going to take both of us.
Palestine.
I'm
We're a
prepared to make
team.
that sacrifice.
And we're
Have
here
you seen
for
that
you.
meme?
No.
I don't want to go on a date with him. It won't feel honest. Alright, you're right. It won't feel honest. I'll go in your place. But what if he wants to hold hands? I'm prepared to make that sacrifice. But what if he wants to kiss? I'm prepared to make that sacrifice. But what if you don't want to know what I'm going to do.
I think I've seen that movie. Anyway.
No, it's
okay.
from The Simpsons.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, I remember that.
Palestine, we're a team. We're here for you.
And
Talk to
we're
us.
friends,
That
maybe?
too. Well, yes, obviously. But
I like this from both sides. Like, we're here for you. We're a team. And we're friends. And we're friends.
and we're friends. Talk to us. It's okay.
This is going to be what you say here is going to be like the last thing we do in the session. So, no pressure.
Make it good. Be good, be good, be good. Don't crack under the pressure.
Just a lot is going on.
Like what?
Hello.
It's okay to
I touched you.
say
with
it.
my-
You know.
And it's all my fault, but
What's your fault? I don't see how you've done
So
it.
Hello,
I
I
came
just said
here-
the end of the sentence, and it's all my fault.
And it's all my fault.
so I came here, Vanquish had to follow me. That meant the drugs came and then Colin started using them. So if I hadn't come to Earth, then nothing would have happened.
But if you hadn't come to Earth, you wouldn't have met us. And honestly, if it was just me and Syl
High five.
in Belize, we'd probably be dead.
That's true.
That's true.
And I don't know
So
about you, as much
Here's-
as I make those jokes and stuff, I don't actually want to be dead.
And maybe he followed you, and maybe that happened. But the problem with being such a source of good is that there's always a combatant. And he has come, and it's your time to deal with it.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Hey,
Doesn't matter.
we can fight him together. I know we can.
Sales mundane is low and she's angry. She's gonna say
Whoop, whoopity whoop.
when her
I'm
mundane
using
is
my
low
big girl
and her
words.
anger is high. She
Her
defaults to
mundane is
vocabulary.
low,
She's
and
gonna
her
pick it up.
anger is high.
Whatever.
That's what you did.
Whatever.
We'll
All right.
get through this together, okay?
We'll kick his ass together. All right.
Whoop, whoop,
Now
whoopity whoop.
we have a short. Obviously,
Now I need to go
whoop,
to the
whoop,
nurse's office.
whoopity whoop. Yeah, I have to go to the nurse's office because my nose. I'm pretty sure it's
And my
broke.
ribs.
What are we
and
calling
I think
this
I
mini
sprained
session?
my ankle.
Is it a mini session? There was a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, well, not really though, because we kind of had like recap, and then we did a one.
Well, and we had to look at these amazing character sheets and kind of stare at them and cry a
It
little
was
bit.
a pretty long session, I would say. Like, not time-wise, but, like, stuff-wise.
Yeah.
Because it's
Not
rolling
only
off
did
of
we
all the stuff that we
catch
did.
up, but we also fought, like...
And guys, when you have a session and you haven't seen each other for a long time, it takes a while to kind of spin
Yeah.
back up.
So
We got a
2
little
hours
fight.
over here.
We got a little fight roll. We got a little personal roll. I am very happy with what we were able to get together. Are we good?
Yeah.
All right. Are we gonna? Okay. First of all, congratulations on week 1 of freshman year.
Woo! We're not dead yet.
I mean, not to be too much like, that shit is hard. You guys are doing great. So that's amazing. I
Math
know.
class, so boring. Guess what we're doing?
It's literally
1 and
reme-
2 step equations.
It's
like,
literally
what?
remedial.
Did that in 5th grade?
So hard. So terrible. I
Geometry
hate
is
it.
easy.
I want to.
I asked her for like a separate sheet to do stuff because I'd already done like the next few days of homework, and she said, I don't have anything, just you're gonna have to power through. And so I sat there starting to sketch something, realized I didn't want to draw that, erase it, and do something else.
Oh my god.
It was so
I
boring.
Alright.
literally had nothing to do like the last 3 days.
Wow.
I've had a lot
Okay.
to do
class.
I'm impressed with
in math.
the way you've been fighting boredom. All right. Anyway, so listen. We're gonna. My aim is to do this at the same regularity we have. I understand, especially y'all. You got things to. Hey, can you take a picture of that?
And
send
we
it to
might
me so
have
I
a new recruit.
We might have a new recruit.
Don't push on my head.
We'll if we do, we'll maybe get her over here before our game, so we're not doing it during the game to talk about the newborn. And it doesn't need to be the newborn; it could be something else. You know, the school. No, listen. We got blank seats, and the school gets people in all the time. So that's the deal.
Yeah, so if you don't want
So,
to
Rachel,
be the newborn, you can be
So Rachel, watching the show, watching the show, watching the game, do you get kind of what's going on?
Yeah,
Like what the whole
I
point is?
guess.
Was it what you always thought
try.
these kind of games were like?
No, I just kind of like.
It's usually a lot more lively, and we like talk.
A little bit more lively than really, because you guys were
Well,
only screaming a
No,
little
no,
bit.
no. I mean, like, if you're talking to one person, you know, the other people will be hanging
Well, you know,
out
listen,
and
we're-
talking, but it was it was a
We're coming off
it was
the.
a short one, so we were.
Well,
super
we're coming
focused.
off the end of a week. Fridays are going to be hard.
I'm so open in September.
All right.
Check my calendar.
So, and I know, like in September, Kat spins up swimming again,
We have band.
and you guys have got crazy band.
Yeah.
Marching band isn't all year though, is it really? Or is
No,
it
it's through
Through
the end of
November.
October.
through November?
Through November or Thursday of October?
Oh, so there's like a
You got
small
drugs?
sweet spot.
Right about the
before
time you guys get done with that,
competition
she's going to be
starts.
trying out for swimming.
Which means
and-
there's a small sweet spot right before my dance competition starts.
Hey, Dad.
And no marching band.
But she'll have.
Hey, Dad. Ready? I got drugs.
All right, so real quick around the bend. Actually, so here's the question.
Oh, I forgot about this
For
question.
everybody to consider, and I'm just going to say, so have you grown closer to the team, farther away from the team, or more into your own image of yourself?
Closer to the team Ember.
All right, so you can shift
Yeah.
labels on her.
It's been so long. I shift her labels.
Yes,
Okay.
you shift
Gimme,
her
gimme.
labels.
But you know don't touch my mundane.
I think you absolutely need to touch her mundane. No, I'm kidding.
Just touch it and push it.
Just like touch it and then like
Push
touch
it and then just push it back.
I'd be fine. Mundane down, mundane up.
You gotta work
But in
for
that order.
Monday up, Monday down.
I think you need to.
I want to move Savior up because I feel she's trying to save Colin.
You should just
I think that's
remember
fair.
everything to
And she got her ass kicked, so maybe move Danger down.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking.
Is that fair?
You're a hypocrite.
I was thinking
dangerous.
freak down, but I'm thinking more danger because she's
Yeah.
still like she didn't prove that she was any less powerful.
Well, and she was helping Colin by using her freak the last time
yeah,
that she was doing
that's
it.
true. That's
So
I don't really know. I feel like she just kind of stayed neutral. Because, like, it's weird because it was, like, a kind of short session. And it was, like, two things happened.
more on doing image of yourself then. Also, since you gave,
But, like, she's upset with the way she won.
yeah.
So then that wouldn't be more
Well,
neural
maybe like Palestine or something because you did comfort her.
Alright.
Maybe.
Switch them labels. Don't touch my high label.
what? No, that isn't how that works. Besides, you have a lot of high labels.
I have two.
You either remember when you give influence to somebody, you when you get closer to the team, you either get to clear a condition or take potential. Don't forget that. You either get to clear a condition or take potential.
Clear my condition, please.
Clearing angry, clearing afraid,
Clear.
clear afraid.
Because now
And
back to zero.
There's certain things with you. You're like, gotta have my
Clear
mundane
angry.
high.
What's
I
your
don't like having condition. So, if you've ever played video games before, at all,
I like Mario Kart.
are you familiar? Well, okay, so a lot of games have the concept of hit points where you've got like a health bar.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
This
kind of
game-
like with the balloons in Mario
Yeah.
Kart. Have
Yeah,
you ever played that one?
Minecraft, like with the hearts. Anyway, the idea that you've got like this, like 100 points, and you get banged. This game doesn't have like a number of like you've got 35 hit points. You have conditions that you take. I'm angry. I'm afraid. I'm guilty. and
Insecure, hopeless.
it's how you feel about stuff. When you need to take a condition and you are out,
Like you don't have any conditions.
people with ADHD refer to as like how many spoons you have. Like I have enough. Like I had a lot of spoons, so I used some of them up to like get some work done a day, kind of a thing. And when you're completely tapped out, you're like,
Never heard of that before.
really?
And
Yeah,
I have ADHD.
yeah. It's look up the idea of like just look up ADHD spoons, and you'll see like how it's kind of explained.
Will it bring up, like, will one of those searches be the game of spoons played by all ADHD people? But so work because everyone would be like so distracted either
No,
by watching that or
I think
watching
it was
this.
right. I thought I saw it.
There was another one.
All right.
Fell on the
So
floor.
I
the
gave you my shit.
anyway, the idea is like
My foot.
when you gotta take for me when you gotta take a condition and you're out of conditions. That's like you're out of spoons and you have to do something. So you're actually like sort of taken out of the action. You gotta. Anyway, so-
Mundane up. Because
she comforted
we're nice.
Oh.
That's a first.
and
Yay, my mundane's up.
And I think maybe superior down.
That makes sense. I have been struggling with planning recently. Thank you.
And then for cat,
I
I
need
was
to change that
doing
on here.
oh, you gave influence
freak
to
down, savior
okay.
up.
It's a big closer to the team fest all the way around. We never changed this picture this entire way around, which I think is hilarious.
That's a cool. Okay, because it's an awesome picture to stare at.
Yes. They're
Yeah.
beautiful.
It will definitely be the preview picture that YouTube has for this thing.
Keep
when it's all
this.
said
I don't
and
want to
done.
take it. I will lose it.
We'll gather these things up. Now, did you get your updates on your stats on both sheets?
Yes.
Oh.
I believe so.
Whoa. 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 Oh. Look, I have the cow pig on my head.
And I'm gonna
Doing the owl bear.
owl bear,
Whatever.
cow pig, owl bear. It's all the same. Do we roll the dice at the end? What are we gonna call a session?
What are we gonna call a session?
Ah!
No, we did monotone screaming last time.
No, we didn't actually.
Yeah,
We
it
did
was a
something
part one
different.
and
No, no.
Tone
two.
screaming.
Session 14 was like I vote for monotone screaming.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that was mine. I was like, I vote for monotone.
That's a broken nose.
Or regroup. You know, because we regrouped. But that's kind of a
Japanese
lame
finger
title.
Wig
trap.
snatched.
Look like Japanese finger.
Or we're all failing and dying.
Just you're failing.
Team fail.
No, they failed.
Everybody, yeah. I like regroup. Honestly, it seems a little bit lame, but I like
Regroup.
in a lot of
and
ways,
fail.
inside and outside of the game, it was a regroup. So session 15 is regroup.
And fail.
Regroup and fail.
Swipe left.
Swipe left. Regroup, fail, swipe left. I like it.
That is perfect.
Nope.
I feel
Just
like
swipe
it's,
left.
I feel like it's just
Regroup?
swipe left.
Did you swipe left?
Fail.
It's
Swipe
just
left.
nope. It's an instant.
Fail
but it's a
or swipe
person's
left, or what do we do?
I don't know. I like all three. Like regroup, fail. It's kind of like the
fail.
get paid, get laid Gatorade. You know. Regroup, fail.
Swipe left.
Swipe left. Doesn't rhyme, but close enough.
Anyway, similar.
I love it. Are we rolling dice at the end?
No, we've never done that before, but
Slow
I
down.
kind of like it. No,
Swipe left, slow death.
It's
I
okay.
kind of like that. Did you hear that?
What did she say?
Swipe left, slow death.
Honestly,
Regroup, fail,
Unfriend.
swipe left.
Swipe left, slow death, unfriend.
I see myself in this picture and I do not like it.
also
How would you like to report this post?
in parentheses, awesome pictures.
Oh, yeah. Charcoal is the best. We
Charcoal
just
is the best.
Yeah, could call it that. All right, I'll figure out something. For now, guys, I
we
am
rolling to
thrilled that
close?
we're back in this. You guys are
My
the
picks
greatest.
are gone.
Been looking forward to this
Great.
game.
We are the
Super
greatest.
excited. You guys are the best. So,
We are the best.
Am
I
Willing to
am
close
the
it?
greatest.
sure, let's roll it, close it. That was terrible.
Thank you.
The end.
Oh no, I lost it.
Oh, you did.
That
Kat.
was terrible. The end. Every session from now on and forward.